You chose a goal for yourself, something that lights you up, that ignites your passion, and you dedicated yourself in the pursuit of this goal. You brought your A game, fired on all cylinders, and were motivated to see your idea come to life. It started out great, but somewhere along the way, it looked as if everything was falling apart. You persisted, you did all that you could, but the situation seemed unsalvageable. So now you're at a crossroads, questioning yourself. Why did I ever think I could pull it off? Why did I even try? What's the point? I understand your frustration. I really do. I have been there when I tried my best at something only to see it blown to smithereens. I am with you when you say it feels devastating and you want to give up. But I have realized one thing. I had to fail in order to understand that I had to try something else. I had to fail so that I could course correct and align myself in the right direction. If someone had told me beforehand that this path is not right for you, I would not have listened to them anyway. So I had to take that fall so that I could experience failure firsthand. That failure and other consequent failures acted as guardrails, letting me know whenever I veered off my path. So don't censure the failed outcome. If something failed, it means there is another way. It does not mean your entire idea is a failure, or worse, you are a failure. Failure on the path is part of the path. You needed to have that experience so that one, you could find a different solution, and two, it made you mature. That experience changed you. If nothing else, you learned patience, resilience, and humility. And you found out at least one way that it didn't work so that you could explore the other ways. Thomas Edison said, I have not failed. I have found 1,000 ways to not make a light bulb. And so he persisted in his attempts, treating each step as a way to get to success instead of considering it a setback. Now, even if we don't have the same level of patience and persistence as Thomas Edison, we can still take a few hits, especially for a goal which is meaningful to us. We can treat failures as learning opportunities and pay attention to what it is trying to tell us. What am I missing? Where is the disconnect here? When you encounter failure doing something which is significant for you, obviously there would be disappointment and a sense of loss. But once the emotions have settled, then look deeper for the message because there is always a message there. Now, you may double down and continue with renewed vigor, or you may think it's not worth your while and may give up on your goal. But whatever you do, you will always know that you have the real experience of trying out your vision. If nothing else, consider that a small victory. It is better to try and not succeed than never try and always wonder what if. So, whether you stop or continue, it is all part of your path. So, don't despair. You never failed. You always got something out of it. Redefine it, reframe the narrative. It was just packaged differently than what you were expecting. Lastly, I will leave you with these lines by Haruki Murakami. And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure, in fact, whether the storm is really over. But one thing is certain, when you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm is all about. Thanks for watching.